Blessings. Well, this morning I'm going to be doing, yeah, a interesting smoothie. Now, at first I started out like, putting my ingredients together as I normally do, you know, and for some reason the spirit says, well, share this with the people, the subscribers, and I was like, I'm gonna make my smoothie, and the spirit was like, just share it. So I got halfway in, like getting stuff together, and I was just hallelujah, compelled by spirit. So because I didn't have no plans to share, part with me while I break it down. So basically, what I'm doing is a coconut jelly with Jamaican star apple and mangoes. Well, as I told you, I got them cut already. So and I kind of prepped already. So get everything going. Let me start getting the jelly so you can see what it looks like into the cup right here. And so that is Jamaican jelly coming from the coconuts, right? So like I said, I already had begun putting it together, and I got mangoes. Yeah, I will call these mangoes supporter, and they grow right literally here at home. Yeah, I almost say on the farm, and I think that was a reference to Brother Rahman. So right here at home, because I really don't have a farm, but things just grow at home. We plant things and things grow naturally, so it's not really like a farm. But I almost said on the farm, but I love that. Big up Brother Rahman, who actually loves my smoothies, because I love his wife's cooking when we go down there, and when people do the retreat and tours, they get my smoothies plus a lot of vegan meals, as well as when you go down to Brother Rahman, his wife is an excellent chef, and I would say experimental chef. So we got the mangoes and the coconut in there, and so now we're gonna get the Jamaican star apple. I already cut it because I was prepping. So this is a Jamaican star apple. So a lot of people don't really know, what a star apple looks like. And this is what we call the green skin variety. They're ripe looking green. But there are varieties that are actually ripe, looking very deep toned purple. And so basically what you do for this, of course we're not going to use the seeds or the pit, so you'd want to remove that part for sure. The essence of it is that, there we go, I'm going to have those seeds, let's around that seed later. Anyway, so thing is that you want the soft succulent part of the flesh, and if you go too deep you tend to go up against like the inner linings, and the taste varies as the deeper you go. So just to have a little variance in taste, I take a little bit deeper out of that one, right, to give it a little contrast in taste. And that's one. I'm gonna do two because I'm just gonna have really one serving of this smoothie, right? Because I really sometimes don't feel like doing two batches, because sometimes I do two batches, but sometimes it's just my breaking the fast. Yeah, so we got different varieties of the star apple, and it's very much popular within Jamaica. So my mouth's watering. It's popular within Jamaica and the Caribbean. I think sometimes these things get called by different names, but here in Jamaica it's called a star apple. The reason why it's called a star apple is because they say it is the meanest fruit, meaning you gotta go pick that fruit off the tree, because that's gonna stay up there and dry on it. It won't fall to the ground. Okay, so let me, yeah, yeah. Okay, so it gives you a nice creamy, malty kind of a taste, but refreshing, and almost like a fruit pie, because it has subtleties of taste. Now I put a little bit of water because you know to give it a little lubrication. Yeah, yeah. Maybe a little bit more because sometimes it's very thick and creamy. There we go. Yeah. localized style. And sometimes I'm gonna give it a little, yeah, Jamaican honey. Because, more time, just to add a little bit of a flavor balance. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a lot of sweet fruits and people saying, man, but come on. Don't tell me you don't feel like you want to have a little bit of a flavor in it. I certainly do. And like I said, when people do the retreats, they get a lot of, these smoothies um, right here. And yeah, usually it's pretty cool. So let me take one break and get another little spice I need, which is my little secret ingredient, which is a little bit of I won't tell it, but a little coconut powder sometimes you can sprinkle in there and give it a little flavor. So I'll be right back where I go and get that. Okay, so I already had it. That little bit of coconut powder. Let's go. So yesterday I did a different version. I did the star apple, cucumbers, and it just, it was like a whole burst on bananas, and it was a whole burst of flavors. So that was the star apple, bananas, and cucumbers, right? So I took the seeds out, but it was an interesting burst of flavors and taste, because one of the things about doing these smoothies that I recognize, you know, is that there's a lot of ways you can add your own little touches to them, because I know this smoothie revolution kind of came up maybe the last 10 years, and everybody's vegan, everybody's on this path of holistic, healthy, natural way. But I was drawn to this years ago because sometimes I had a little acid reflux and I was banned from certain foods. Hallelujah, saru. So I was basically told, hey, you need to get the nutrients in the body in a more like a juice or a soup, or not so like would have those dry stuff, more liquid like, more matching the patterns of the body. So actually it is a food drink, hallelujah, for me. You know what I mean? So I tend to really, like when I'm doing them, pack in a lot of value and nutrients outside the curve of what you see somebody probably doing as, oh, this is a banana smoothie, oh, this is a fruit detoxifier or whatever. I really pack in a lot. And it's so interesting because, when Victoria was here, she really brought a lot of this like into the whole experience, and reminded us, because we did blended juices, and we weren't doing that much smoothies, because we already were like juice people. Like our mother was like all about that, and so it's like that influence kind of went over. Now that my mother, she's not necessarily a smoothie crazy, but she is a green juice crazy woman, and she's so inspired to always have the green juice now. Like it's a Sunday morning fix when she comes up. It's like green juice, green juice, green juice, green juice, and it's like, wow, that is just like, I don't even have to be doing it. I don't have to be the one pioneering it, because yeah, I mean, as Raman said, I really do make a very good smoothie, and Victoria knows that, and Victoria makes obviously the best. But one of the things about it is, you know, Lynn really, one of our retreaters for the year, she really loved the banana smoothies. And so here we go. And so this is our star apple, coconut jelly, mango smoothie. I don't want to sip from that yet. That's too picture perfect. I'm gonna take it right from the cup. This is my cup, so I mean, I don't know if no, I don't want to do that. You know why? Because somebody like, oh, that's not right. So guess what? Let me just get my other cup. I'm a presentation person, because I don't want to be like sipping on my first sip. Like, you know what I mean? I do that a lot. And sometimes when you do things and you're sharing it for like television, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do that. But the real truth is that you want to savor your first moment. You don't want it to be like on. There we go. And just for the record, this is my personal copy. There are sets of them, so I usually keep those ones that I use for my guests different. You know what I mean? Personal. Well, frankly, I've never tasted this taste before because normally the mango dominates. Normally the mango dominates, but in this case, the star apple is dominating. Ghost star apple. And normally, I don't really drink anything that star apple dominates. So that is my star apple. So I'm gonna put it first. Star apple, mango, jelly, coconut smoothie. Blessings. Now I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna really enjoy it. Until next time, this has been a great out sharing smoothie recipe. And if you're in Jamaica on the retreat, well, I'll whip you up a batch as long as we got these fruits in season. Blessings.